So the RGG Summit 2024 event just wrapped up, and we got a very good amount of info and announcements. So today I'm going to be recapping absolutely everything that happened in the RGG Summit. So the elephant in the room is obviously Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which is a new Gaiden game starring Majima as the solo playable protagonist. This is so hyped for so many different reasons. First of all, it confirms that we're going to be getting a Gaiden game after each main entry. This is because the man who erased his name in Japanese is called Ryuga Gotoku 7 Gaiden, and now Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii in Japanese is called Ryuga Gotoku 8 Gaiden. It's just so nice to put suspicions to rest that the man who erased his name was going to be the only Gaiden game we ever got. Now the game, as the name suggests, takes place in Hawaii and sees Majima living out a pirate fantasy, so to speak, where he wakes up on this island without knowing how he ended up there and finds out that there are people out to get him and that he needs to make his way over to this place called Nelly Island to find the lost treasure of Esperanza, or at least that's what I gathered from the trailer. Now, this is fucking ridiculous and over the top and as Yakuza as it gets, and I love it. I know this game leaked before the announcement, but thankfully I didn't see any of the leaks, and my pure reaction was just incredibly hyped. Pirates was not a direction I would have thought the Yakuza series would ever come near, but for Majima's character, it kind of makes sense. He's crazy and over the top and wacky, but when push comes to shove, he's a total badass, which is all the qualities you'd want in a pirate. With this new game, we also got to look at the different maps that you can visit in the game, those being Honolulu, Rich Island, and Madlantis. We all know and love Honolulu from Infinite Wealth, and we're told that it's the exact same and is the main hub for all the mini games and sub-stories and such. One of the two new maps is Rich Island, which is where the story starts and where Majima meets a boy named Noah, who kind of shelters Majima at the start of the game and ends up playing a very important role in the story. Then we have Madlantis, which is this rundown pirate version of the castle from previous games and where the villains of this game are. And in Madlantis, we're also going to see the return of the Coliseum, which is incredibly hyped. That's one of my favorite parts of any Yakuza game, and I feel like they did it so well in Man Who Erased His Name, so it's just so sick to see it come back. As for the side content, we're getting Crazy Delivery back from Infinite Wealth. Dragon Cart is back from Yakuza 7. Just like in Gaiden 1, you can customize your look and change your outfit, hair, etc. And this time it's more expansive, and there are apparently about 200 different cosmetics to choose from. Karaoke is here, and lastly we're getting a host club minigame, kind of. It's unclear what it is exactly, but it's real life recorded footage similar to Gaiden 1, and it's called Masaru's Love Journey. It's cool to see Dragon Cart and Crazy Delivery back, and I'm also very excited to see if there are any new karaoke songs. From the teasers, 24 Hour Cinderella is confirmed to come back, which is really cool. My one gripe is the live action Hostess stuff coming back. I don't know how popular Yakuza Hostess stuff is in Japan, but at least for me, I find it kind of weird and off-putting. And last but not least, the combat. We got a really good amount of footage from it. It looks incredible. We have the Mad Dog style, which looks like the Mad Dog style from Yakuza 0 on steroids. It's insanely fast. You pretty much teleport into enemies' faces. You can jump for the first time in Yakuza. You can do some sick combos while you're doing it. And the coolest part, in my opinion, is the fact that you can summon the shadows from the Yakuza 7 Majima boss fight to help you in a fight. That is just so sick, and it looks really cool. Then we have the pirate fighting style, which looks super interesting. Off of a first look, I can kind of compare it to the breakdancing style from Yakuza 0, but with swords and guns, and it's way faster. Judging off the gameplay, it looks equally as fun as the Mad Dog style, and you can switch between the two styles freely, and you won't be forced into one or the other. The game comes out February 28th, 2025, and it will come out simultaneously worldwide on every platform, which is so cool that that's becoming the norm for all the new Yakuza games. Now, unfortunately, that's where all the new announcements kind of stop. The rest of the summit was a lot of talking and chatting about the game, about certain voice actors' experiences with the Yakuza games. They did stop to do a fit check about halfway through, and then showed us a new promo trailer for Yakuza Kiwami on the Switch, and a new teaser for the Amazon Prime show, which are both coming out a little over a month from now. My thoughts on the summit is that the Majima Gaiden game is obviously hype as fuck, but we don't really know the scope of the game or how long it will be, so maybe the game is big enough to warrant an entire summit around it, but if it's around the same length as The Man Who Erased His Name, this summit was slightly, and I really mean slightly, underwhelming, especially because they kicked off straight away into the Majima Gaiden trailer, which had me thinking there was going to be at least one more major announcement. But all that being said, I'm still very, very happy with what we got, and still think that this summit was absolutely fantastic. You know, just the studio's output's actually crazy, because I'm coming off of a new game announcement being like that was a little tiny bit underwhelming. So, I mean, I'm just really grateful for what we're getting. Majima Gaiden looks so sick. It's a new, interesting direction to take the game in. Pirates, it's ridiculous, man. I'm just here for it. Super, super excited. So yeah, that's about everything from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. When the game comes out, obviously, I'll be doing a review. And also thank you to everybody who tuned into the live stream today. It was super last minute. I just decided, you know, fuck it, I'm watching this by myself. Might as well stream it, get a few people in there. It actually did really well, way better than I was expecting, so thank you guys. And yeah, a lot of hype stuff coming out for Yakuza show and the Kiwami port in a month. And just in 5 months time, we're gonna be getting Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Super hype, super excited. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.